Today I welcome you to the Rebuild Race. Today we are taking on the team of Inter and the team of AC Milan into a rebuild battle, a rebuild race, whatever you want to call it. We will be rebuilding both teams at the same time as fast and quickly as we can to see which team grabs that Champions League trophy first. I want to do this as one of the hopefully many to come in the future. So if you have suggestions, let me know in the comments down below which two teams we should put up against each other in the rebuild race. Today, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to take on both teams. No specific boosts to the budget or anything like it yet. But we will go ahead and put these two teams up against each other in the race to see who gets to the Champions League trophy first by going ahead and making the best transfers possible, making the right decisions with the teams, getting as much money as possible for the deadwood in the team, and moving on and bringing in superstars as fast as we can. So this is going to be fun. I hope you guys are excited because I am. This is a new concept that we're going to try and implement. And for the future, if you have ideas like, for example, if Inter's top scorer has more goals than the AC Milan top scorer in the first season, should AC Milan be able to get a transfer budget boost in the second season? Stuff like that in the comments down below would be very much welcome. Now let's start this off. The transfers for both teams kicking off right now.
Yeah!
I have just sold a total of 165 million worth of players. We can go into the transfer history straight away for Inter and take a look at it and just be amazed by the amount we brought in. Brozovic, Perisic, Sensi, Sanchez, Vecino, Vidal, a bunch of the old lads have left. Now, after that, we now have a total of around 300 million to spend. And this is the team that we're left with. But in just a second, you'll see all the new transfers I'm going to bring in.
Show me now.
So let's kick it off with the transfers. 70 million for Ndidi plus Lazaro. 50 million for Unai Simon. Lemar coming in into that left midfield position for 50 million plus Darmian. Rafinha, the man who is possibly joining Barcelona, joining Arsenal. Who knows what's going to happen. He's joining us for Edin Dzeko plus 60 million. Patrick Schick has come into the team for Dumfries and 52 million. And that is it, my friends. Let's take a look at this renewed Inter squad and let's see how they will do in this race against AC Milan. Their transfers are going to come after this one. But Patrick Schick up top. Lemar is going to be turned into a left midfielder. Only takes 2 weeks. Ndidi obviously takes over the CDM position. Rafinha goes into right midfield. And Unai Simon goes into the goal because Handanovic obviously got quite old. As far as I know, Onana could possibly join Inter or has already joined. We're going to see what happens there. But Unai Simon is the guy I wanted. And I also know that some new transfers might not be included in this video yet because it's complicated enough already. So just a heads up on that one. But I think this squad is very good. So let's see what AC Milan can do. Can you compete with this AC Milan?
I don't know.
On the AC Milan side of things, I let go of Kessie because we all kind of know that he's going to move over to Barcelona just for the sake of the video. Otherwise, I would have loved to keep him because he's insane. Gone for 49.5. Rebic, 30. Kier, 28 million. I don't know how I managed to get that for a player that is 32 years old. Romagnoli, 24.5. Salamakers is gone. Giroud is gone. And Castillejo is gone. Now, the bonus with AC Milan is that you do have some absolute monster talents in here. But again, not that many high-rated players. Inter definitely looking better right now. Rafael, Hernandez, Tomori, Tonali, those players, and Magnol, especially the goalkeeper, I do trust in. But we now have around 200 million to spend. Let's make sure we do it the right way. I will have to admit the transfers that we brought in into AC Milan are not as high profile in certain instances because of the budget. Icone, we have brought in now for 28.5 million. Gabriel from Arsenal is coming into that centre-back spot for 57.5. Dani Olmo, 17 million spent on the Leipzig centre-attacking midfielder. And of course, a Swedish striker in the name of Ibrahimovic had to be replaced by a Swedish striker. Alexander Isak takes over the striking position. So now, when we take a look at the team, this is how it looks. Isak up top, Olmo behind him, Icone on the right, Leao on the left, Benacer, Tonali in the CDM spots, Tomori right centre-back, Gabriel left centre-back because he's left-footed. And yeah, I'm excited, guys. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the first season. Let's dive straight to the end of the season with Inter first. Inter on their way to the Champions League final. Round of 16 against Dortmund. Is it going to work out? It is. Okay, quarterfinals now coming up. Is there anyone to stop them in the first season, or was the rebuild just perfect? Manchester United, a loss in the first game, a draw in the second. Inter has failed.
You're a loser.
To get the objective done within the first season. So now it's on AC Milan to try and prove if they can pull it off. But before we move anywhere, we're going to take a quick little look how they finished this season in the Serie A and see who was their top scorer and the best performers. So let's go straight in there. Second position only. 79 points on Inter, 84 on Atalanta. That's quite interesting. 1 point ahead of AC Milan in this career mode, as you can see. So 79 points. It's all right. Top goal scorer. Let's see it. It is Patrick Schick. Let's go. The new man has done really well. Next season, he should go up a lot more. Lautaro Martinez behind him with a +4, highest rated player in the team, I would assume. Çalhanoğlu with a 17 and 17. That's incredible. Lemar, Rafinha, Barella, all performing to top levels. And this is the team. That's a good looking team. If we get a huge budget, I probably would buy a replacement for De Vrij, put him into the deal and bring in a huge centre back. But that might not be necessary if AC Milan can pull it off this season. Let's take a look at it.
No!
Big difference with AC Milan. No Champions League football in the second half of the season. No Europa League either. So that means they failed completely in the group stages. Came in 4th place. That is not good enough. But I felt like that was to be expected. I feel like Inter is ahead of us here with AC Milan, but we can make it happen. It just comes down to Inter continuously failing as AC Milan comes in and swoops in. So at the end of the first season, see, they got first place, 81 points, just ahead of Inter in the league table. Probably based on direct comparison. So congratulations, they have picked up the league trophy. And in terms of the ratings, we see Theo flying, Leao, Tomori, Tonali, Gabriel, Maignan, all these guys have done really well. Alexander Isak, what a season. 38 and 9. That is definitely better than the Inter boys. There's no question about it. Ikone and Leao doing well. Olmo with only 6 and 1. That needs to be better for a center attacking midfielder. But yeah, man, that has been an incredible domestic season for AC Milan, while Inter had a somewhat more successful European season. So nothing is done yet. We go into season 2 knowing that this team probably has a lot of players that will fly up in terms of dynamic potential. But yeah, it was already great to see how well they have done here. The right wing position with Ikone sadly did not grow enough, so we'll have to probably work on that with the budget, that's for sure. At Inter, the new season, mate, the budget is insane. We had 200 million to spend. I'm going to keep the rest of the money to go ahead and upgrade wages because these guys are asking for insane amounts right now. But Ruben Dias is coming into the team now. Centre back, 25 years old, 145 million plus De Vrij. But the upgrade is worth it. This guy, I don't know, man. This defense is just ridiculous. Bastoni, Dias, whatever. Skriniar in the centre-back position, who's apparently rumored to go to PSG. Will be quite interesting to see what back line PSG wants to play. Now, I could have upgraded Çalhanoğlu, but because he had an insane season, it would be unfair to upgrade him now. When he's like 30 years old, maybe. But I do think him and Patrick Schick, who were the two of the best players in that last season, are probably going to go up. So that's it for the transfer window for Inter. Let's move across to Milan, where there's a little bit more work to do. The one and only transfer we have gone for, as I said in the last season, is that right midfield position. And lads, this man already played for a team that was wearing red. Now he's going to do the same in Italy. Bukayo Saka joins into the team for around 60 million plus Ikone. And that's it. I have nothing else. The money was not enough. We have like 90 million to spend. And these guys are asking for wages as well. So, yeah. Bukayo Saka, I don't know if you can make the difference. But one thing I do know is that we have a much better goalkeeper in this team. And that is so important when it comes to simulations. So as long as Maignan is better than Simon, I think we have a good shot here. If these guys outperform themselves and keep growing, who knows what's going to happen. Now let's see how season 2 ends for Inter.
Okay.
Inter is at it again. Cup win. Barcelona first leg, they beat them. And the second leg is a draw. Now let's see who's going to be the next opponent of Inter right here in the Champions League. It's Dortmund. Dortmund, 2-0 victory. 4-1 loss. No. That's the quarter-final loss for Inter in the Champions League. Very unexpected, because if you take a look at the team in a second here, guys, you will realize that this was a very, very good squad. So this is very shocking for me to see, but they also only get second. What the hell is going on? 82 points. That's not good enough. AC Milan won the title last year. Martinez, 91. Patrick Schick, 87. Rafinha, 90. Lemar, 87. Çalhanoğlu even grew to an 86. Ndidi, Barella, all looking incredible. This team should have done it. Is it really down to the goalkeeper? Is that really the difference maker? Unai Simon only growing to an 86 this season. And performance-wise, we are looking at 31 goals from Schick. 30 goals from Martinez. A 16-16 season from Çalhanoğlu. Just 2 goal contributions less than last time. Rafinha and Lemar doing wonders. Barella getting 9 assists. Wow. I don't know how you get those stats but not win a trophy. That is just really bad. Now, they have won the Italian Club Cup. Congratulations for that, but AC Milan, this might be a big chance for you. So now it's on AC Milan. Chelsea beaten in the round of 16. We're not there yet. AC, can you pull off what Inter was not able to do? We are through to the next round. Quarterfinals coming up. Who's going to be the opponent? It's going to be Real Sociedad, a 3-2 loss. A 3-0 win. Now Manchester City in the semi-finals. Can AC Milan pull this off? Yes or no? It's a 3-1 loss. It's a 2-1 win, but that's obviously not enough. AC Milan fail in the semi-finals, my friends. That was a close one. Inter, you have survived. And you know what? Both of them not there yet. 2024 is the season in which we're going to see, hopefully, one of them pull it off. It seems like both teams should be good enough. In terms of the ratings here, we can clearly see there has been massive improvement within this team. If there's one position to improve, it's the right back spot. That is clear as night and day. So hopefully we can focus all of our budget on that for the next season. But generally speaking, this team has gotten so much better. Maignan up to a 91 now. I think he genuinely makes all the difference. But performance-wise, we are seeing Alexander Isak again, 36-11. What a player. Rafa Leao, 22-10. Olmo, let's go. Much better, 17-15. Saka, good season for him as well. Benacer with the 9 assists for himself. And in the league table, won the league title again. AC Milan seeming to be more, efficient in terms of the league matchups. That is clear. Now I feel like we are kind of on a level playing field. Inter or AC Milan, one of them is going to pull it off in the next season. I can feel it.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
So in the new season, we have made 2 changes. First of all, we needed a goalkeeper that can compete with the likes of Maignan. So Ederson is coming in. Unai Simon plus 100 million for this deal to go over the line. It has worked out. Also, Leon Goretzka coming in to take over the center midfield position at Inter. This man is definitely going to improve upon what Çalhanoğlu has been able to pull off. Obviously, Çalhanoğlu pushing towards the 30 right now, and I need immediate success. And he's higher rated, clearly. So Goretzka, I hope he can help us out. Ederson right there at the back. This is the team that we send into this season. Inter will check out your performances in a second after checking out the transfers of AC Milan, if there are any. As I mentioned for AC Milan, Calabria, I'm sorry, brother, but we need to move you on, and Inter fans won't be happy about this one. Hakimi is coming into the squad as the new right back of AC Milan. So now we are set up with an amazing goalkeeper, an incredible defense, a very solid midfield, and a top attacker. I mean, this season, one of these two has to win it. Let's take a look at what Inter does now with their full season. So here it is. Inter, February 2024, up against Sporting. Now, if both teams win the Champions League in the same season, whoever gets there first obviously should have won. But if both teams get there, it will come down to who has done better in the league to determine a winner. So, Sporting has been beaten by Inter convincingly. Second game, it is against Atletico Madrid. It's a big win. Now Liverpool. This is not an easy road. Of course, Sporting was a little bit... Champions League finalists. So Inter is actually in the Champions League final. Cup against AC Milan. It's a win. They could be on for the treble. They could genuinely be on for the treble. Now, I don't know how they have done in the regular season, though. That's something we need to look at. This is going to be interesting, man. So, Inter, 92 points. Won the league, won the cup, and now on for the treble against PSG. Now, of course, if they can win against PSG, that means everything, right? That basically puts a lot of pressure on AC Milan. Now, the team itself, as we can see right here, is looking ridiculous. A bunch of 90 pluses everywhere. Patrick Schick and Lemar, one of the only ones below the 90 rating, but both on 89. And performance-wise, we have Lautaro Martinez, Rafinha, Patrick Schick, and also Leon Goretzka, all above 20 goal contributions in the same season. So that has been quite successful. And now it's time. Inter, can you do it, or will you give a chance to AC Milan to win it all? Here it goes. Is the treble on? Oh, they've lost it in the final. I can't believe it. Verratti and Messi have beaten Inter in the Champions League final, giving AC Milan a huge chance to go and finish it off. I can't believe these guys couldn't pull it off. That is kind of shocking. Oh, well. It's AC Milan's turn now. So here it goes now. 2024 AC Milan on their journey to the Champions League final, if they can make it. First win against Leipzig. Another win against Inter in the cup. Now through in the cup against Inter, kicking them out, and up against Leipzig, beating them as well. So the quarterfinals are coming up in the month of April. It's going to be against Barcelona. A big win in the first game. A big win in the second game. PSG, the team that Inter could not beat in the final. AC Milan gets to play against in the semi-final. The first one is a draw. The second one is a win. AC Milan beats the team that Inter couldn't beat. Now this offers a huge opportunity for AC Milan to win this rebuild battle. Now, Bayern Munich in the final. Let's take a look at if AC Milan has done well in the league and in the cup. Now, obviously, if they win the Champions League, that's it. They win the whole thing. That was the whole point behind this. If both would have won it, that would have been different. But surprisingly, AC Milan did so much worse this season than before. We have seen them win the title before, but it seems like the focus was on European football this season. Now, we have a team of... all 90s and above. Isak 91, Olmo 90, Leao 92. Who's the highest rated one? Magnon and Leao. Wow, incredible stuff. Those are originals of the squad. That's beautiful to see. Same goes for the CDMs. They are originals. Tomori is an original in this squad. Hernandez as well. You can quite tell that some of the talents that we had in here were pretty good. And then Inter, of course, we had some big originals as well with Lautaro Martinez, Barella, and all those guys. So Bastoni as well. But yeah, it has worked out to get into the final. Now AC Milan taking on Bayern Munich. Can they win it and win it all? Here it is. Auto replace, blah, 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 blah. And it's a massive win. AC Milan have done it as I am dying. Isak. Oh, Rafael Leao. Isak with the double, and Dani Olmo. AC Milan wins the rebuild battle, my friends. It is done. Rebuild battle, race, whatever. I don't know how I'm going to call this video yet, but I really had an amazing time recording this because there's not only one team to follow. There are different paths that we need to follow through. And as I said, if you guys have any ideas to spice up these rebuilds even more, let me know in the comments down below if we should go ahead and basically give the top scoring team or the team that has gotten the most points. Do we give them a specific bonus? Do we give them more on the budget? A team that has the top scorer? Do we upgrade his potential? What do we do? What do we do? But we have gotten ourselves a double. Yes, the double, I should say. AC Milan has done it. Thank you guys so much for watching this rebuild. No gameplay on this one because we have to be neutral. We can't do anything. And yes, It was so much fun to record. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care and peace.